how close are Arsenal to getting Kai Havertz?
As if Arsenal fans wouldn't be excited enough to sign Declan Rice, they can also start to get excited about the Chelsea man, Kai Havertz. We know that he had his medical over the course of the weekend, and it's now just the formalities of paperwork to be completed before the club officially confirm that the deal is done and dusted, and he will be presented in an Arsenal jersey. So yeah, just a matter of time before this one gets completed. We're expecting this to be sorted within the next 24 hours or so, but this one is edging closer. We know that the medical's been done. We know that the fee has been agreed between the two clubs of around £65 million. So yeah, Arsenal moving and shaking in the window at the moment and getting a player that they have had at the top of their list alongside Declan Rice. Yeah, amazing stuff from the Gunners. They have hit the window with a bang, and they are getting all of their key targets nice and early. So when Mikel Arteta has that group back for the first day of pre-season, there could be a few new faces which could, without question, bolster that squad.
Let's get to Spurs via Bayern Munich, shall we? Because they want to sign Harry Kane. Right, has a formal offer, or is it still this verbal one being made? What's going on there?
So let's try and shake down the details of this deal, because it is quite complicated. Once again, a summer transfer window wouldn't be complete without talking about Harry Kane. We seem to be talking about him every single window. And our latest information, and it's important to point out this comes from Sky Germany as well, who, of course, have very good links with Bayern Munich. And it's Bayern Munich that are interested in the Tottenham striker. The first verbal offer was rejected. However, our sources at Tottenham are saying there was no offer. So we're trying to make what we can of that information. But we are now being told by Sky Germany that there is a second offer being prepared, and this is a more formal offer in writing from Bayern Munich to Tottenham Hotspur. Their information also is that Harry Kane would be open to the move. Should he leave the Premier League, Bayern Munich would be his preferred destination. Of course, Spurs' stance has always been the same. They do not want to sell Harry Kane. They want to keep him. Ange Postecoglou would like him as a part of his squad for next season, and that they would be more happy to let him go on a free next season when his contract comes to an end. He is, of course, in the last year of his current Tottenham Hotspur deal at the moment. And to try and find a replacement for a man that scored 30 Premier League goals is almost impossible. So you can understand their stance. Well, we want to keep him when we're not interested in selling him. However, if this second offer is something that Daniel Levy turns around and thinks, well, actually, this makes commercial and business sense for the football club, then we will let him go. But our information, our understanding is that there is no offer that would tempt Tottenham to sell their prized assets. And, of course, even at 30 next month, as he would be, he is still at the very top of his game, and you could understand why. So Sky Germany obviously leading with the story there, and Bayern Munich's pursuit of Harry Kane. OK, that's potential departure. How close are Tottenham, though, to bringing someone in, James Maddison? James Maddison is currently going through his medical at Tottenham at the moment. We know that Leicester City had an ambitious plan with regards to what they wanted for James Maddison in this summer window. That got relaxed a little bit. The fee came down from the reported 60 million. The deal has been done at 40. He had 1 year left on his current Leicester City deal, and he is now going through the formalities of his medical. So only a matter of time now before this one gets confirmed. But once again, significant news for Tottenham as they look to strengthen. And Ange Postecoglou, of course, new in at Spurs this summer, getting new faces to add to his squad already. James Maddison, an England international at 26 years old, at £40 million, looks like on the surface, very good deal.
Certainly does. Right, and you've got some other transfer news just into you. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so some significant news in the last few moments as well whilst we've been sat here. This one concerns Newcastle and their pursuits of Sandro Tonali. We know that a deal had been 99.9% agreed with AC Milan in a package worth around £55 million. Tonali is currently actually in Romania with the Italy under-21s. He's the captain of the Italy under-21, so that gives you an indication as to his quality, presence and leadership skills, hence why Eddie Howe made him his #1 target over the course of this summer. A versatile midfielder that can play as a 6 or an 8. He'll bring so much to Tyneside, but he won't be on Tyneside for his medical until after the tournament. So Newcastle fans, this one is not going to be completed anytime soon, of course. It will be after he finishes his under-21 international duty. Some reports have suggested that there was a £69 million package attached to his name. Our information is that it's more like 55 million. So those reports of 80 million euros aren't quite true. We know that a delegation of Newcastle top board members flew out to Milan to get the deal done. They got the deal done. There are a few loose ends to try and tie up, but Newcastle fans who are concerned that this one has not been announced or confirmed, or the formalities of the medical have been done, no need to be worried. They're just going through the paperwork at the moment and finalising the deal. But of course, his focus, and rightly so, is on the under-21s in Romania. So that is that situation. And some more information as well with regards to Tottenham and Leicester City, relegated from the Premier League to the Championship, but they're still spending big money. They have agreed a deal with Tottenham with regards to Harry Winks, who of course spent last season in Serie A on loan at Sampdoria. So he has played his final game for Tottenham. He is heading to Leicester as well after they agreed a deal with Tottenham. So, yeah, once again, this is turning into be a really busy day on the transfer front. The window has been open since the 14th of June. And, 2 weeks later, we're now starting to see a little bit of movement. So, yeah, significant for both Tottenham, Leicester and Arsenal. And, of course, there is still that pursuit of Harry Kane from Bayern Munich.